making news on social media platforms.
Very good evening to you, Hussein. Of course, we'll go straight to it. What has been making news, of course, based also on your conversation, is Kibra, or Kibera, depending on how you want to pronounce it. But a lot of soberness, which is very rare on social media sometimes, came after this happened. There's this tweet that said there are certain people who can never thrive where there is no chaos. Chaos is their trading currency. That's just one of what was said. Let's go over to the next one to sample the other one. That one said, at some point we must stop blaming leaders and start blaming our gullible citizens. Why destroy something that will benefit you? That, of course, you're saying is also the big question. Right. Now, apart from Kibra, there was this one that was trending. It is what someone came up with it, also as an offshoot, if you like, of what was happening in Kibra this week and everything that has been going on. It says, being Kenyan has taught me that when the government says investigations are underway, they leave no stone unturned because they're buying more time to cover it up. That is what somebody said.
Very long time to read that, Raburu, but go on.
Yeah, very. Of course, it's the government. Of course, is trying, as you know, as we've seen.
It's okay. Yeah.
All right. So there's this one here. This is coming out of what has been happening with the whole Monica Juma saga and others. This is somebody who appeared there, probably a young Hussein Mohammed, who said, Nominee, the good news is that your CV is impressive, but the bad news is that we have to find fault by all means. This is, of course, reacting to what the Kenyans have been saying. Whenever you appear, if the members of parliament do not like you or have something against you, then it is sort of punitive. Of course, they've dismissed those claims as well, but, now, this is also something else that being Kenyan has taught us. Now, all these things have been happening, Hussein, but remember, at the end of the day, for the Mwananchi, it is unga, mkate, the basic things. And so this is somebody who has been planning. So there's somebody there who has a lot of money for pombe. Then food has only 50 shillings. The girlfriend has 100 shillings, and fare, Hussein, is 20 shillings. I don't know if that is
almost sounds like
budget.
you. Almost sounds like your budget.
No, if it was mine.
If it was you as you wouldn't have fare. You'd have petrol or fuel for Mercedes
for me,
or something like that.
All right, Hussein has probably more girlfriend, but anyway, you have moved on. All right, now there is this one here. Being Kenyan has taught me that it is only in Kenya where the husband is referred to as baby and the child as baba. So of course that probably happened to you, Hussein. What you are saying is that Hussein alikuwa anaitwa baba when he was young. Sasa baba Hussein umesikia?
I won't respond to that. Okay.
This is one, of course, Hussein, you remember this eraser growing up. Legend said that the blue part could erase ink.
What was the point? Could it really erase ink?
It never did. All that was left, every time you tried to erase the ink, your paper would tear.
You tore the paper, yeah.
Yeah, so you would have to add spit.
I wish whoever posted it could just tell us what the blue part does then.
Yeah, they should have just told us this is cosmetic. It really doesn't do anything. All right. Let's move on. This is another one that has been trending. This is just one of them. Says popular childhood rumors. I picked this because it was tied to that legend. It said that if you unintentionally swallowed a seed, it would grow inside you. That is something that we all had when you're growing up.
Okay.
Usikule mbegu itamea ndani yako. All right. Back to what Kenyans formed again. Kenyans on Twitter. Phrases we hate. Of course, you had it mentioned a lot during your interview.
Step aside.
Saying, step aside. And that is one of the phrases that Kenyans, an interesting name over there. But anyway. Right. There's another one here. It says, this is another one that phrases we hate in general. It says, I need to talk to you. This is one sentence that has the power to make you remember every bad thing you've ever done in your life.
Especially if two people tell you that, huh? Your
exactly.
mother and...
Yes, like Hussein, I need to talk to you. All right, moving on. This is another one also. I will talk to you soon. And this is somebody saying, please, my calendar has no date marked soon. So this is also another phrase that everybody, I'll talk to you later, I'll talk to you soon. And this is the last one, Hussein, and which I will also tell you, Hussein, just give me 5 minutes, I'll be there in the other studio.
Yeah, I'm used to that, yeah. And it takes forever. Willis Raburu, like always, thank you so much. We'll be joining him again on the trends or what has been making news on social media, not necessarily on the mainstream media. Willis Raburu, thank you so much. We'll join you again next week, God willing, and thank you so much for watching The Big Question. I'm Hussein Mohammed. Have a good night.